Man, welcome back to the channel, man. Appreciate y'all rocking with me, man. Get up in here. Now I know Urban Central TV, salute. Appreciate you coming in, man, rocking with me, man. Now I know I know I said I had some content changes I was gonna make, and that's probably because as y'all know, my box truck down now. It's been down, the engine is down, so I'm gonna be getting a company job and try to utilize my goddamn CDL and my endorsements that I got and just get my experience up. Peace, bro. This is Townsend, and I'm fully running. Salute, man. That's good, man. Happy to hear that, bro. Yeah, man. So I'm about to go get me a company job, get some experience. So next time y'all see me in the truck, I don't know what kind of truck it's gonna be or whose truck it's gonna be, but it ain't gonna be a box truck. And really and truly, I didn't sell my truck. I still got it, but I don't know what I'm gonna do with it yet. Uh, but I will say in the future, semi truck is gonna be the route I'm gonna go, just for the simple fact that it's I mean, rates is a little iffy with the semi truck, but with the box truck is just it's too much bullshit, man. And they really feel like they can just give you anything and you're supposed to take it. So I got the CDL license. I got to utilize that and try to just keep elevating and leveling up from there. That's all. So the content gonna be the same. Well, it's trucking content, but I'll be doing different shit. So whether it may be hazmat, tanker, or whatever it is, I'm gonna be in there trying to get my feet wet, get experience. I'm not really concerned about the money too much because, like I say, with with with, with the money that I had to spend as far as worrying about gas and maintenance and just any and everything that could go wrong, I ain't got to worry about that shit no more. Truck parked up. I finished out my authority. I kept my insurance active these last 2 months. So I didn't want to. It don't look good if I cancel my authority like that and then try to come back again later down the line, and then they're going, oh well, you canceled your policy. So I finished out my policy, everything good. I'm actually on the last part. They give you the last 2 months free on the policy. Not free, you pay for it, but technically you don't have to pay for it. So that's where I'm at right now. Let that shit run out, and then I'm gonna move forward from there, man. And then come back around, try to find me a semi truck, a decent one, and get back on the road and do what I got to do. I know somebody that sent me a DM say he missed seeing me in the truck and shit like that, but I'm sitting here like, man, the message don't change. Me not being in my box truck don't have nothing to do with what I know. So, and like I say, you're gonna see me in a truck. It just ain't gonna be a box truck. So ain't nothing stop. It's just transitioning. That's all. Now, I still wanted to talk about some shit now about people getting into the box truck business. Now you got to make sure you know your lane. Trucking and period. It don't matter whether you got a semi or a box truck, but obviously, this is a box truck channel, so I'm talking to my people obviously in the box truck. You got to know your lane. A lot of people I may look to buy your box truck. We should chop it for real. I feel you though. I just came out. Florida. I just came out of Florida, and I understand your change. Yeah, man. Oh, my shit ain't for sale now, but we could always keep in touch about that. It ain't for sale now. My shit parked up right now. But a lot of people just, you don't want to just buy a truck spend all this money on a truck and you don't a lot of people getting into box trucks. And I asked somebody, like, why do you want to get a box truck? Why do you want to do a box truck? Why not flatbed? Why not cars? You need to know what's moving in your area. Every area ain't the same. Box truck, it's cool, drive in, whatever like that. But it's a lot of other things out there moving and grooving. You don't have to just get a box truck. Know your lane, know what's moving in your area, know what the freight is in your area that's moving, or your zone. A lot of people getting into this shit don't even know what zone or what areas they're gonna be in. Are you willing to go from, like, I'm in Florida, you willing to go from Florida to Cali to Washington State to New York to Kansas to Missouri? Like, what's your radius? You need to know all of that. You need to know all of that, because that's also going to depend on the money that you're out, that the output as well. Because the farther you travel, the more gas you're gonna spend. So you got to keep all that into consideration and getting hotels and all that shit. That's why I say, when I started, I just did Southeast region. I'm trying to get somewhere within my 12 hours. I don't want to, or if I have to stop, by the time I get up in the morning, I'll be able to make it there at a reasonable time. I'm not trying to be ripping all around in no box truck. You know your radius, know your zone, and know what you're gonna haul. Know if you're gonna do dry. Know if you're gonna do reefer. Know what comes with doing reefer. Know if you're gonna do flatbed. You could do cars. That's a lot of people want to do the as much as people make these videos, and it's funny to me, as much as people make videos about the box truck, trucking, and all that shit, I ain't heard nobody be like, man, you know what? I want to be a goddamn tow man for the heavy trucks. Nobody ain't thinking like that. You got to think outside the box. All these trucks on the road, go get you a truck like somebody, for example, who is a mechanic or has a mechanical mind, and you could change tire. Go set you up a truck, get you some tires, get you air compressor, all that. Go do roadside. It's not all about just being in a box truck. I know maybe it's the lifestyle and this and that, but at the end of the day, it's about money. So you have your priorities right when you coming into business, man. Don't just look at it, oh, I get to travel, I get to do that. Come with the job. Don't let that be the only reason why. It's about making money. That's the bottom line, is the money. If you could get into some towing, find you a truck, whatever like that, you could do that shit too. It's money in all of this shit, man. Roadside, I don't know, man. You don't keep all your eggs in one basket, man. Yeah, I'm not saying don't do it, but it's more to it than just getting a box truck. Everybody want a box truck, and I don't understand that shit. Everybody want a damn box truck. So, and that's part of the reason too why regardless of my motor going out or not, I was going to transition into semis anyway. That was always the end goal. But obviously this is a damn setback. I'm gonna go get me a job, get comfortable with that. Obviously, I've been driving box truck this whole time. I've been in a semi, but I've been driving box trucks this whole time. So I actually got a video about that, but I'm here on live now talking anyway, so I might as well just brush up on that anyway. So that was always the plan anyway, to get into the semi game and get me a semi truck. And at the end of the day, ultimately, I wanted to get me save up, get my money right, and get me a tanker truck. That was the end goal. And then I was gonna be hauling that oil, that fuel out in and out them ports. That's really what I wanted to do. But I'm still gonna work that direction. I just take a step back, like I made them videos. Get you a company job and learn. Somebody say like I told y'all about the dude talking shit in my comments about taking my own. I'm taking my own advice. I'm going to get me a company job. I'm going haul different type. Like, I've been doing interviews all these times. I didn't did interviews everywhere. And I didn't turn down a lot of shit too because of the money, but then I had to think about it. I'm not gonna make it all about the money, because it's more than money. It's about the experience. Because as y'all can see, my lights is on. I'm not hurting. Everything's all right. So more than money, experience is worth more than money, because I could take that experience and go anywhere with it. So that's really what it boiled down to. get that experience hauling different shit, hauling fuel, tanker experience. Now the only bad side I could say to trying to get a job CDL experience is that a lot of them want a year to 2 years experience. So for anybody out there now watching this video, if you're trying to get a CDL job and you like no experience, fresh or very little experience, OTR is going to be a guaranteed sure way to get a job because they looking for OTR drivers. They ain't gonna never not have enough drivers for OTR. Now regional, you could probably still find some, but your chances is going to be smaller than going over the road. And now local, it seems like beverage companies and food service. So everybody, it's the same everywhere. Cisco, Gordon Foods, McLean. Because I've been doing a lot of research, obviously, as y'all can see. Because y'all know I talk strictly box truck shit. So I've been doing my homework and I then went on interviews. So food service or Pepsi, Coca-Cola, beer companies like Coors Light, Bud Light, all that shit. I don't know if that's one company or if it's two, but companies like that, that's the easiest job, and they will hire people with no experience from what I've been seeing. So that'll help you if you out there, new CDL, if you're trying to get you some experience, tractor trailer. Those will be the companies that'll for sure give you a chance. So I've been looking into everything. I'm just trying to utilize my CDL and my endorsements. I'm not trying to just go do, like, I don't want to go get a job for a company driving a box truck. To me, that doesn't make any sense. Now, for somebody else who don't have that, then that's one thing. But for me, I'm trying to utilize these endorsements in my license so that way it'll be easier for me to move around and I can get where I want to get to. And like I say, most importantly, it's about that experience. I don't want to go get my own truck semi and go beat my shit up. Once again, this is why I say go get a company job and get the experience. How I look getting my own equipment and beating up my shit. No, I'm not gonna do that. They got the company, they got all that big money, man. If I go, I'm gonna go back into some shit on your truck. I'm not gonna beat up my shit. I'm gonna go learn how to hit them corners, how to back consistently on point, in tight spaces, maneuvering. That's what it's about. And just trying to be smart, not just jump into anything, man. Trucking is what I'm gonna do. It ain't gonna stop. But at the same time, just got to get out there and get my feet wet and try new shit, man. Because like I say, man, I'm still on the low boards. I still look. This shit ain't going on, man. I seen some videos. I came across a video, and like I say, man, I'm not even gonna show it. I'm gonna just tell y'all like what it say, and if you probably seen it or not. Somebody got videos up here on YouTube talking about how they made $217,000 the first year with a box truck, and it's like that's part of the problem with this box truck shit right now. Is videos like that because you ain't making no damn $217,000, man. You ain't making no $217,000 up there talking about a lift gate and shrink wrap and a damn hand truck and all some weird shit like that, man. Hey, man, this is the part of the reason why I don't even want to make content about the box truck business no more, because this shit is getting out of control, man. This shit getting out of control. It went from like information based to just straight fuckery, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. So if you see a good content creator out there making good real content, y'all got to lock in and tap in with them, man, because this shit out here getting out of control, man. For real. People out here, and it's new people. How to start a trucking company with no money. I mean, god damn, man. How to make all this money, no money. How to what else I seen? I seen somebody drop a video how to start a box truck company without a truck with rental. I was sitting there like, people are still talking about this shit. People making them type of video. You can't get caught up in that shit, man. And that's why I was like, man, I don't want to fall. I don't want to fall in that, man. It's like, what more can you talk about? That's why when I come on here, man, I'm more trying to be Q&A and be informational. I done made a video about everything. I don't even know what more we could goddamn talk about, man. But them people out there renting trucks, everybody knows that renting trucks is not the way. Everybody knows one box truck is, you can make money. I did it. You can make money with one box truck, but you're not the millionaire of one box truck. And it kills me when people sit there and say they got all these contracts with one box truck. How the hell are you able to service all these people? How are you able to service all these people? Somebody told me the other day, somebody telling me, oh, they got 2 direct shippers and brokers that they, well, how are you able to now 2, obviously it's not that many, but if you got all this, how are you able to service everybody? If you got all these contracts, are they only calling you once a week? It don't make sense and it don't add up and it don't sound right. That shit sound real Mickey, man. Everybody coming on here trying to compete with the next person, man. Just do your due and make sure you getting you. All that shit worried about this and that and selling people fake drink, 217,000 in a year. Come on, man. With one box truck, you can't be out here doing shit like that, man. And I started to put that video, but I'm like, I don't want to be that person out there. If you doing you, I don't want to be a hater, but I just see shit like that, and it just make me scratch my head, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. It don't make sense to me. And that's why I said what I said the other day, a week or two ago on my last live about the box truck shit getting watered down. It's like, damn, man, like the people is still out here doing it like the box truck shit is not what it used to be. I don't know trucking in general. It's companies, bigger companies shutting down. Obviously smaller, but I mean like bigger than like what company like what I got. There's people, a lot of people shutting down, man. It's a lot of people getting laid off. I got an interview about to come out. I interviewed a female lease owner operator, and she's telling me she sat down for almost a month. So it's not like it's just this or that. It's smooth across the board. Like I say, there gonna be days you're gonna catch good loads, but that shit for the most part, you either sitting or you taking some bullshit. And you taking some bullshit because you got them bills to pay and you got a high ass insurance rate. So I seen like, man, I seen the dude told, like in the same video that I was talking about the 217,000. And like I told y'all in my last live, it'd be people going to this channel, that channel, back to this channel. I seen somebody in his comments that talking to me about this shit, talking about he got 2 box trucks sitting out. We should link up and do something together and get a fleet. I'm sitting here like, if you got 2 box trucks sitting, what the hell you need to link up with somebody else for? You need to have them shits rolling. I don't get it. So what you gonna do? Put them 2 trucks with his 2 trucks and then what? And then what? What is that gonna do for you? I don't understand what's going on out here, man. And it's a lot of people. It's clear to me now that it's a lot of people not clear on what the hell they should be doing. They don't know what they're doing. And I feel sorry for them people, man, because y'all gonna find out very soon that you made the wrong decision and you're gonna lose a lot of money, a whole lot of money, a whole lot of money, a whole lot of money. Because if you buy a 2 box truck, so you get it, whether it's your credit good and you were able, I don't give a damn if you were able to sign and leave. Why would you get 2 box trucks and you don't even have what you gonna get 2 box trucks to put them on DAT load board and do Amazon? What are you really gonna do? And that's why I tell people they be in such a rush to get the truck and to get this and to get on YouTube to make a video. Before you do all of that, go learn the business. Go try to find you some contracts so that way you can work your equipment. Why the hell would you go get 2-3 trucks one time and you don't have no work for them? You want to keep that shit busy, man, because at the end of the day, them payments is reoccurring. They coming regardless. The freight ain't like that, as we all can see. As we all can see. People out here, man, y'all need to be smart, man. Learn the business, man. Learn the damn business, man. It's not gonna kill you to learn the business, man. That's why I encourage everybody, get your CDL license, man. Don't just rely on this box truck shit, man, because one thing about it is you limiting yourself by just doing that, to be honest with you. So I don't, it's not about me wanting to not want to do it. It's about foresight. You got to look at it for what it is, man. The box truck business was cool, but like I said, every year I've been in this business, 4.5 years now, this shit has gone down every year. And I mean, rates have gone down. Even the freight, it's not even as much as freight up there no more. So I mean, you know, I don't know, man. I all I know is that everybody out there getting out there, don't get too big for your britches, man. You gotta don't get too big for your britches, man. And I always say that, man. Unless you got the work already, I'm a firm believer in letting that truck buy my trucks. I'm not just gonna come out and whether I got good credit, unless I got the work. I'm not coming out 2-3 trucks and then because then you got another truck. Now you relying on another person. People is human, man. They gonna call out. They gonna be sick. Their kids gonna be sick every 2 days. The family members are sick. Family members is dying. Whatever. It is what it is. That's the truth. So imagine you out there. That's why I'd be like, man, is the trucking business. I'm not gonna lie to you. Is you need a little bit of luck, but it's. I'm not saying that it's hard, but I'm talking about how could I say it? Like, it's not hard. It's a lot of overhead now, and it's a lot of what ifs that could go wrong. But it's more so when you're trying to expand. That shit ain't easy, man. Trying to expand is not easy because now you got to rely on other people. Who the hell can you trust? Because at the end of the day, if you got them loads, and that'll make your company look bad. So as you the business owner, you got these trucks and you got a driver, he call out, then what do? You cancel that load with these people. Y'all already know how Amazon is. You cancel the load with Amazon, it's over with. That score dropping immediately. What do? And then when you got the contract work and people is holding up your business, come on, man. Them people not gonna fuck with you because at the end of the day, that shit gotta go. It gotta go wherever it gotta go. They're not worried about what you got going on. So people don't get into don't get into it and just worrying about trying to get on Instagram and YouTube and look like a business owner. Is more work to it than that, man. Most definitely. Y'all hit that like button, man. Hit that like button. Yeah, so we're gonna keep it coming. But as I say, man, my content's just not gonna be on it's not gonna be box truck shit no more, man. I honestly believe that the box truck genre on YouTube is pretty much a wrap, man. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. Every and it's never gonna stop because every day, every week, every month, somebody new is getting into the box truck with a high ass payment, a high ass insurance rate, and they're gonna take them $1.50 loads, $1.30 loads, $1.20 loads, and they're gonna post it up here like they doing all this shit. And 6 months to a year from now, they're gonna be out the business. This is how it's gonna go. I'm not gonna keep I'm not trying to keep up with that shit no more, man. I'ma still, like I say, I'm gonna come up here, I'm gonna do my little 1-2, but I can't do that, man. Every literally it's somebody new up there. And when I seen that video with the dude up there talking about the rental, I'm like, come on, man. You can't even be serious, bro. Not at this point, 2023, talking about renting. You can't be serious. The people, and I ain't just speaking on me. It's people out there been in this shit too long. Even people in this shit a year in. You know rental ain't the way to go. And there ain't nobody, y'all show me somebody who started renting and still renting and they're thriving. Where is that person at? The only person I know that is a millionaire of renting is Box Truck Shawty, man. He's the only rental millionaire. And for some reason, some strange reason, he seems to be the only one that cracked the code. Nobody else can't figure out how to be a rental. I mean, how to be a millionaire with a rental. So I'm not trying to hear all that shit, to be honest with you. I'm not trying to hear all that shit. And when I see it, that shit kind of it really irritate me, to be honest with you. But I don't know, man. We got to do better. We got to be out here because everything can be checked. Everything can be fact checked. So that's why I say them people out there, you getting new people. You're not gonna persuade anybody who's already in this shit that what you're saying is facts, because you can fact check, and everybody knows it don't take nothing but 10 minutes to call a rental company, and everything that they saying, you can ask them these questions and they'll tell you that. So I mean, if you choose to go that route, it's your money, man. I tell anybody, if you want to get into the box truck business, your safest and best route, go finance a truck. No matter what your payment is, it'll be cheaper than renting, no matter what. Because what them people don't tell you is you still got to have insurance when you're renting. So don't think that price is with insurance, because it's not. And it's not with the mile. You don't even know how much miles you're going to do. So that when people start talking that rental shit, man, whatever, man. Just gotta keep it moving, man. Keep it pushing, man. It's all about elevating, man. You don't want to stay in the same spot too long, man. That's why I tell you out there, if you're gonna be in the trucking box truck, get your CDL license, man. Because at least you can still take more loads and get more money, man. It don't make sense. Having a box truck license, having a box truck with just a regular license, it's like having a job and not getting a raise. Your money ain't gonna never grow. You're gonna be capped. You can't take different freight. You can't go into the port. You can't get a TWIC card. Dude, get all that shit. You can't do anything. Like, it's like really just, it's, you know what I'm saying? It's really black and white what it is. It should, you know what I'm saying? You don't limit yourself, especially if you're going business owner. Everybody's a business owner. Don't limit yourself. Why would you want to limit yourself when you're doing legitimate business? Do any and everything you can to maximize your money. CSM Trucking, I don't know if you in here, but you can shoot me a DM, and that ain't nothing. We could chop it all day. It ain't nothing. But that's what's going on, man. We're gonna keep it trucking, we're gonna keep it pushing. And we still on the grind, man. It's just gotta switch it up a little bit, man. Got to switch it up, man. But I done did a lot of interviews, and I just think about the money because, like I said, it all boiled down to the money. And when you really think about it, everybody out here say they making all this money, but like, how much money are you really making? So if anybody in here, there's people in here, if anybody in here that's in the truck, how much money did you make last week? Somebody. Everybody say they making money. How much money did you make last week? And I just want to prove a point to show people that getting a job may not be as bad as you think it is, depending on how much hours you're working and obviously the pay. Nobody don't never really like to talk realistically about that, about the money part. And to me, that's the most important thing. Because, for example, let's just say you get a job, because it don't look like nobody want to talk about that money. So that's why I be saying everybody want to know what you making and how much this load costs. But it's people in here, nobody don't want to talk about their money. Because when you really do the math and you think about it, let's say you made 4,000 this, and that's another thing too, but I'll get to that after. Let's just say you made $4,000 this week, right? Obviously, you're gonna take out of $4,000. Now whatever your truck payment, we all know how to calculate that. What you gotta for the week or whatever, however you do your per day, per week, whatever. How much gas did you spend? For you to make 4,000, how much out of that 4,000? How much gas did you spend in a week? Because $4,000 in a week is good, depending on how far you had to go and all of that shit. See, people know you got to take all that shit into consideration. How much gas did you spend? How much is your truck payment? How much is your insurance? Did you have any breakdowns? How much money are you spending on your do you take out for your maintenance account? Do you have a maintenance account? When was your last PM? You have to take all that into consideration. So when you do all of that, all them deductions, and then you think about like, damn, I gotta pay myself. I gotta pay bills. How much money do you really make? I want people to start answering them questions. How much money are you really making? You got to pay your electric bill. You got to pay your rent or your mortgage, however, wherever you live, whatever. You got to pay your car payment if you got one. You got to pay your car insurance. Let's just say your car paid off. How much money are you really making? See, my whole thing is, and what I start to realize is going on all these interviews, and it made me think about YouTube. A lot of people think they're making money, but they really ain't making no money. You making money, yeah. Oh, I made 4,000 this week, but then you'll be like, damn, I spent $2,000 on gas, and that's just gas. I spent $1,500 on gas. Damn, okay. Then I got my truck payment. Then I got my insurance payment. Then I got to pay myself. I got to eat. Damn. Then I got to pay my rent. Then I got to pay this. I got to buy that. How much money do you think you're really making? People need to start thinking about that. People got to start really thinking about that. So, like Buddy said, you made $217,000. No, you didn't, man. No, you didn't. And if you did, let's say you did, that's a lot of money. How much money did you spend? How much gas did you spend? Gas is going to be your biggest expense next to maintenance. How much gas are you spending if you made $217,000? And you got to think about that. You got to think about that. So getting a job ain't necessarily a bad thing, because like I say, for example, you make you like I say, you think you made 4,000 a week, and that's not even, most people in a box truck ain't even doing that shit. Let's keep it real. Most people in the box truck, not anymore. You may have a good week here and there, but for the most part, people ain't doing that shit on a regular every week. For I seen somebody say, oh, they always trying to sell you something. Click this and I'll show you how to make $4,000 to $8,000 a week. That's not accurate, bro. Not in these days. For you to make that guarantee every week, you got to have contract work, man. Yo, because you can't predict how much money you're gonna make with the market like this. That's why I don't understand how people are coming with these videos, man. Yeah, like I say, different rates in different states, but you know, it's also different gas, different areas too. More tolls in different areas too. So when you're getting paid more money and you up in the Northeast, they're paying you more money also because the gas is higher and the tolls is fucking a million tolls up there. So that's why I say people don't get it, man. All of that shit comes into play. Tolls is a part of expenses, man. I don't think people think about that. You got to worry about them tolls. Gas price is different. It's coming down, but it's going up. This shit fluctuate. It ain't always the same, man. Don't fall for the bait, man. Don't fall for the bait, man. You go get you a job and you can bring home 1,400-1,500 a week, and then maybe that's not even including overtime. So that's why that food service and beverage is not easy work. That shit hard. Because with that food service, especially, like I went on an interview at Cisco, and the thing I didn't like about that is he say for new drivers, you're gonna have a shitty shift. He was honest about that, which I could respect. So he said pretty much I'm gonna work graveyard, like I'm gonna have to come in like between probably 12 to 3 a.m., which I don't operate like that. And then it's like, let's just say I got a truck with 1,000 cases. I literally manually have to scan and offload 1,000 cases. That's some bullshit, but there's money in it. It's money in that, but that shit ain't gonna work for me. I don't like that shit. I'm not gonna lie. I'd rather do like the beverage, like the Coke and shit like that. Because as a young dude, I grew up working in grocery store, stocking shelf, offloading trucks, you know, loading stocking the shelves, you know, rearranging the shit and all like that. So to work at Coke and stock shelves or a cooler ain't nothing, but to do 1,000 cases hand to hand every day, nah, hell no. But the money is there. But you work, them dudes at Cisco working 13, 14, 15 hours a day, 12 to 15, easy. I'm not doing no shit like that. Hell no. But the money is there. So for y'all out there that new out there, that food service, Cisco gonna get your ass right, and they gonna hire anybody. For sure. But jobs like that, I'm not fucking with that. I'm not fucking with that. Imagine doing some shit like that, getting up every day doing some shit like that. Hell no. That's crazy. I respect them. I salute them boys that do it, man, because I worked in a restaurant. I didn't see some of it, like, you know, sometimes you may have to walk far as hell, go down another hall. Think about some of these places like downtown, and when you, man, nah, hell no, that ain't it. That ain't it, man. That ain't it. But like I say, man, this live here is mainly I just want to let y'all know what I got going on. I got videos dropping, but like I say, I'm on live, so I was like, I'm gonna do a quick live today. Tap in with y'all, let y'all know what I got going on. Still got my box truck. I never sold it, still here. But I'm not getting back into the box truck right now. I got to transition, man. The box truck shit is too the people take advantage of box truck drivers, man. So like I say, man, I'm just focusing on my CDL license and my endorsements. I'm trying to get tanker jobs, whether it be fuel, propane. I had an interview actually with another company like that, loading like commercial, the big ass. I think I can't even remember. I think they were like I don't even want to quote because I don't even know the gallon size, but big ass tanks for commercial businesses and shit like that, loading up the propane, and so that'll give me another experience I never had because I've never drove a tanker truck. It's like a tank wagon. I never drove one of those. So now I do that if I decide to go that route. That's what I'm saying. Right now, I'm out here playing double dutch. I'm trying to test the waters and see what's what. You know, because at the end of the day, I'm trying to gain experience, gain knowledge, and that's worth more than money. So I'm not obviously I'm not going to go take a job for $19 an hour, $20 an hour, but I'm sure I'll be anywhere from $24 to $30 range, anywhere in between there. Like the job, this propane job that I just interviewed at the other day, they starting at $28 an hour, and they got overtime. So that's what I'm trying to say. Something like that is all right. The money is okay. It's not bad. It's livable. Obviously, I would like to get more and could get more, but at the same time, it's the knowledge and the experience that I'm looking for. So you guys can't get caught up into the money when you're trying to get experience, because you're not going to get both. If you need experience, don't look for the money. If you got experience, then look for the money. You got something to talk about now. But if you need the experience, I'm not telling you to go work for peanuts and crumbs, but you gotta, you gotta sacrifice. It's all about sacrificing, man. Sacrifice for the greater good, man, which will be the knowledge and the experience. So that way, after that, you can go do what you got to do. Because like I said earlier, trying to find a CDL job, as you know, I've been doing box trucking. I have a little bit experience with the tractor trailer, but not as much as that. You go tell them people with tractor trailer that, oh yeah, I drove straight truck. They ain't trying to hear that shit, because it's a big difference swinging that trailer into that spot than back in the damn 26-foot box truck. It's a big difference. So you got to have at least a year, and sometimes two, and then I'm okay with that, because once you get that experience, it ain't no looking back. Now, yeah, I could just go get a semi truck and run under my authority, but why the hell would I want to do that with limited experience? I want to go get with a company. They'll even train you. Ain't nothing wrong with training. Ask questions and get that experience up, And like I say, if I bump into something, hit something, fuck, they bumper up. It ain't my bumper, it's they bumper. They got it. And that's the beauty of working for a company. Just like all y'all renting them damn box trucks. Yeah, I know y'all beating them box trucks up. Yeah, I know y'all backing into gates and hitting all type of walls and shit. Don't know how to drive them damn trucks. Yeah, I know it. Yeah, I know it. So I'm gonna go do the same thing for a company and get my experience in, and then get back on the journey, man. But for now, man, I'm gonna just do it this way, because it's I got other shit going on, and I'll put y'all up on other shit what I'm doing too. Obviously, it's a trucking channel, but I got other shit going on what I do at the crib, and I'm actually gonna share that to y'all, because some of these things you may be able to utilize your box truck for, if it works out that way. But I'll get into that. I'll get into that in later down the line, and show y'all about that too. But that's why I try to say I'm not gonna put myself in a box and just strictly do box truck content on the channel. Still gonna keep it trucking, still gonna do it, but like I say, I might add in something else, like other little hustles, what I do out the crib and generating money. Because at the end of the day, that's all I'm about, is making money and having money work for me. Let the money work for me type shit. Because ain't nothing better than making money while you're sitting down. So, Juice, 3,600. Oh, you made 3,600 last week. And now let me ask you a question. How much is your truck payment if you got one? How much is your insurance payment? Do you pay to park? And how much money did you spend in gas? And this will be a learning lesson for everybody, because most people don't even keep track of how much money they spend a week in gas. You would be amazed. Most people won't even realize that they'll go run a couple days a week, spend a whole bunch of gas money, and then once you go look at it at the end of the day, but I ain't even make no damn money. You'd be amazed. And I appreciate you throwing that out there, because I know people don't like to talk about their money, but they want to talk about everybody else's money and what everybody else making. See, and I hit that shit right on the head. I said, let's just say you made 4 racks, $3,600. Straight up. You got to consider that, man. These rates is don't fall victim to it, man. These rates ain't all that, man. Now don't get me wrong. What's up? How that truck parked up, DER? Oh, you probably just got in the live. My truck parked up. I'm about to go get a company job. I'm going the company route, man. I'm gonna get a company job. I'm done with the box truck. Next time I'm back on the road, it's gonna be a semi truck. I'm not box truck business, man. Is it's oversaturated. It's oversaturated. And is and the rates are gonna continue to be shitty as long as people are taking them like that. So I like I say, man, I know you probably just getting in here. I don't have to stay in the box truck. So that's really why I'm leaning to that. A lot of people are in the box truck because they have to be in a box truck. They don't, they can't really, they don't have CDL license. So that's why I say, man, I'm blessed that my truck is paid off, and really and truly, it's a blessing, man. I was a little irritated at first with this whole shit going down because I like being on the road and I like doing what I'm doing, but sitting back now, looking at it, it's like, man, this shit is bullshit, man. Even when I had just moved up here to when we had just bought this house, I sat down for like 2 months, a month and a half, 2 months. I'm sitting there like, I'm not taking no load over there for $300. Nope, I'm not doing no load. I'm not doing a load for 800 miles for $500-600. I'm not doing it. And I seen that. So it's like I may go out twice a week, like around the New Year time. And then it started to pick up a little bit, but it's like it's too inconsistent, man. It's too inconsistent. And I'm not into looking like I'm making money. I'm into making real money, not YouTube money. I'm into making real money. And I just feel like with the box truck is too like they pretty much do what they want with you. Yeah, I got me a job working 7, so I'm going to run my 7 days off. Oh man, ain't nothing wrong with that, man. And that's why I tell people, I try to be honest, man. That's why I say ain't nothing wrong with getting a company job, because guess what? You getting that company job, but you never know who you're gonna meet. You never know where you're gonna go. You might get another opportunity. Now you back in the game. You never know. But at the end of the day, you still making money. You still get to make a living, and that's what it boiled down to. So, Juice, where you at, Juice? 3,600. How much money did you spend in gas? How much is your truck payment? How much is your insurance payment? And do you pay to park your truck? Because I'm not feeling that, man. I'm not feeling that, man. And it's really sad, man, because shit was going good, man. I got into the box truck business. I'm like, damn, man. I know some people didn't have the I know some people didn't care or didn't want like fleet of trucks. Me, I wanted to have semis, box trucks. If I could have had some cargo van, I wanted to have everything, any and everything. But this shit don't work out like that. Like, that's why even me, I had the wrong idea getting into it. What can go wrong, what will go wrong, how that saying go, what can go wrong will go wrong. And that's just man. I seen somebody the other day on Instagram making a video in their story. They riding in their truck and that check engine light was on. I'm sitting here like, man, that is some bullshit. It's always something, man. It's always something, man. Just seeing that shit brought back memories. Now you got to bring it back to the shop, whether it's a sensor, it could be anything, but it's always something, and that's my point. So when I said earlier about people, why does everybody want to get in the box truck business? Why doesn't anybody want to do like roadside, like tires or towing, start a towing company with the heavy hauls? I don't know why people don't want to do shit like that. I don't really hear about people wanting to get into brokerage. Everybody wants to get the truck, but to me, this shit has the most overhead. Yeah, you can make money, but when you dealing with one truck, it's like, yeah, you can make money, but when that one truck goes down, you fuck. Yeah, it's a lot of folks that jumped in and didn't really know the business and kind of killed the slow. Yeah. They definitely did. They definitely did. They definitely did. When that truck go down and you only got one, that shit ain't nothing nice, man. That shit ain't nothing nice, man. And I don't say that to try to scare people or nothing like that. It's the reality of the fact, man. It's the reality of it, man. That truck go down and you got a payment, you got insurance, and you got bills to come on, man. That should have drive a grown man crazy, man. So that's why I wouldn't never, I don't got it in my heart to sell nobody no mentor and telling everybody, oh, the box truck business, I don't even like to call it a game. The box truck business is dead, is this, is that. But you should buy my mentorship, and then you like, come on, man. So you got the key to it. I ain't got it in me to do that. Everything is up. Everything is up now. Everything is up. Everything is up. Headed to GA right now to snatch up a cargo van. Bit no SD, what they do, my boy? Hey SD, let me ask you a question. You get that cargo van, you gonna be doing you gonna be going over the road though, huh? Because I looked into the cargo van too, but the only thing I didn't like about that shit is, for the most part, what I'm seeing is like you got to drive far as fuck. Like I'm down here in Florida, I'll probably take a load down here to go to Minnesota type shit. Like it's far, far, far. I ain't trying to do that shit. I wish I could find like, but then again, I guess that's just how I go, man. But I wish I could find some shit, some more regional work with the cargo van. I would do that shit all day because it's way cheaper than dealing with that diesel shit. Cause once you get to that diesel mechanic, boy, they gonna stick the plunger up your ass, boy. It's over with. They gonna give you everything you want and more at that diesel mechanic, boy. At least like minor shit, you gotta, you get a flat tire, motherfucker, go out there with the cargo van, get your jack, go out there, pop, 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 get you a electric drill and shit like that to keep it on, so to make your job easy. You could do all shit like that. You ain't got to go through weigh stations, none of that shit. I'm gonna stay local for now, just snatch up a few contracts for sure. Stay on the grind, bro. What kind of price you got on the van? It's a decent price. I bought a cargo van and got someone running local in Dallas area. Urban Central TV, appreciate that, man. You always keep it real, big homie. Got to, man. Appreciate that, man. That's love. I appreciate that for real. Got to keep it real, man, because at the end of the day, people know real from the fake. I mean, you would hope they do. So it is what it is, man. But I appreciate that shit. That's real. $2014, 150 miles. Damn, that shit sounds sweet. Damn, SD. That's what's up. 150. That ain't bad. Damn, that's what's up. Damn right. That ain't bad. Cause I know my boy bought I'm not sure what year he got, but I know he told me he had to go up north. He went up to like New Hampshire or Delaware, one of them shits up there, and he got his shit for like 52,000. So that's a good ass deal right there. I'm not sure what year he got now. It could have been, well, shit, for 52,000, that shit would have had to have been newer. I hope so, but that price there, but that's a good ass price right there, bro. Yeah, let me know how that cargo van worked for you and shit like that, man, because I'm definitely willing to do that, bro. I guess my boy Juice ain't in here no more. Cause I wanna know $3,600 a week made. I'm trying to figure out what the expenses after the expenses came out. Cause I'm trying to prove a damn point, but I guess he ain't even in here no more. Yeah. One thing about it, man. Know your expenses, man. I don't know where he went, man. You got to know your expenses, man. Know your expenses, because most people don't know that. Most people don't even know how much gas they spent in a week. Most people don't keep track of that, and that's why I be trying to say how can you say you made X amount of money when you had to spend X amount of money, Y amount of money. You feel what I'm saying? So you didn't make that if you had to spend, because at the same time you're making money, you're spending money, or even at a higher rate. So I don't know, man. 1,600. What do you mean, like six? What's like 1,600? That's how much gas you spent. Well, whatever, man. I just go off with what I know. If you made $3,600 and you say you had 1,600, that only leaves 2,000, but for the week. But what I'm saying is that 1,600 is what? What is that compiled of? Is that gas? Is that maintenance? So you spent $1,600 in fuel, and that's what I be trying to tell people. So he damn near spent half of the money in fuel. And that, like I say, that don't include him taking money out for his truck payment, if he has one. That don't count him taking money out for insurance. We know you got that. That don't have nothing to do with you paying yourself. That don't have nothing to do with you taking money out for a maintenance account, or just putting money to the side for maintenance. And I'm not just sitting here talking about you in particular. I'm just talking about those numbers. And this is what people, the man I got running local grossing 4,200 a week. So and Juice, that's what I'm trying to explain to people. You made 36 and average, you say around 1,600 just for fuel. Now that's what people got to realize. So that just leaves 2,000. And that with my point being that I can probably make more money getting a company job because you got to factor in overtime. So like I went on an interview 2 weeks ago for waste management. They was only paying $23 an hour. And I was like, hell no, I can't work for 23 hours. But it's 12-hour days. So yeah, we all know the math. You know, 12 times 5, you know, we know the math. So it's extra, it's overtime. You know, I didn't take it, obviously. I 23, it just rubbed me the wrong way for 23. But do you got to keep into consideration once that time and a half hit, now you talking something different. I would need to get paid a little more. I'm not gonna lie. If they were paying like 25, 26, something around there, then I would have did it. But $22, I think it was. Nah. You right. This is what they don't know. Yeah. So that's why I tell people it's not a crime. It's not criminal to get a job. Because at the end of the day, for example, Juice, you made 36. Now imagine if you out there on the road and then your shit break down, your shit smoking, your shit start leaking something. Now you out of there. And then if you only got one truck, then what do? Then you got to pay for the tow, you got to pay these dudes to look at the truck. And like I say, man, it's all time based, man. So God forbid you got an electrical issue, that's time consuming. So the more time it take to find the issue, the more money your ass got to pay. So everything varies by situation, man. This shit is people. It would make more sense for people just to think about that. You got to know how much gas you're spending. You got to know everything because that's going to determine your rate per mile that you need to move. And this goes back to the basics. Now, Juice, what do you got a truck payment? How much is the truck payment? And what kind of insurance rate you got? Yeah, Loso, shit looking ugly right now, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. Them rates is ugly right now, bro. Ugly, 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 man. Make sure y'all hit that like button. You ain't lying. 2 knock sensors cost me 5,500. There it is. See, look. We got y'all see what's going on. 2,000 for both. So that means that he got to spend $4,000 a month without gas off rip. 2,000 for insurance, 2,000 for a truck payment. That's a lot of motherfucking money, man. And like I say, I'm not even trying to be all in, but like I say, we just talking numbers. For $4,000 a month, and like I say, he say he made 36 last week and spent roughly about 16 just in fuel. That don't include nothing else. Like I say, 16 off the 36, that leaves 2 racks. Okay. I was about to say 4,000. So 2 racks, truck insurance. Well, that's not bad. I thought that's like 1,000 both. So that's not bad. That's actually better than most. I don't know how long you've been in the business, but that's better than most. $5,500. See, that's crazy, man. So that's $6,500 right there. That shit hurt, man. And that's why I say, like, when you go look at the brokerage side of it, they ain't responsible for nothing, man. And that's why I be trying to tell people, y'all, you got to think about them brokers. They call our phone, they bug us. Oh, we got to get this load there, and they sitting at home, probably smoking big fat backwood, drinking some Hennessy, watching TV. They vibing hard. We out there in the traffic. We out there got to load this shit, got to offload this shit, got to drive this shit, got to pay attention to the road. It's we got to deal with DOT, go through the weigh stations and all that shit. It's we got to do that. We got to do all the work. We got all the overhead, and they getting money. I'm telling you. People need to look into that, man. But I looked into it. The only thing what I found and what I came to a stop was what the brokerage. It seems like just like us, when we want direct shippers and we want direct work, you got to go do the hand-to-hand work. You got to promote yourself. You got to advertise yourself. It's the same shit with the brokers, because I like I say, I know them. I thought, and this is just me thinking, outside looking in, not knowing shit. I thought just like how we get on DAT load board and we go look for loads and bid on loads, I thought they did the same shit. I thought the DAT had a side for the brokers where they just go up there, find loads, and they trying to get them moved. It don't work like that. You can have access to DAT load board as a broker to post the load so people like us could call and get it. The lady told me straight up, she was like, no, you gotta, she said, no, baby, you gotta go out there and get clients and get customers. It don't work like that. So I'm sitting here, I had the wrong idea of this shit. You got to get out there. So that being a broker, it ain't easy. But once you get them customers, that shit is like clockwork. That shit is like clockwork, and you have no overhead. Yeah, you got to pay your. You got to have some insurance. I think you got to have cargo insurance just in case like something happens with the cargo while it's being pulled by one of us. But for the most part, cargo insurance ain't shit. No overhead. We got to worry about too much, man. Got to worry about too much, man, and not to go back to it, but it's like you get into the business and you don't even know what you're supposed to make to be profitable in the business. Think about that shit. Did you see the video Lover of Engines posted yesterday on how the broker ripped them off? Nah, I'm about to pull it up now. I'd never even heard of that channel, Lover of Engines. Hold on. I'm finished. We're gonna watch it right now. Lover of Engines. $19 ago. Here it go. Here it is, y'all. YouTube is the new home. We're gonna check this out. See what they got going on. Games.
This is just a little disappointing to me, and I wanted to share that with you guys, right? I'm here in Tennessee picking up, going to Minnesota. The reason I took this load, because most of the load that I've been coming across on Lobo, they go in different direction. And today, Friday, May 19th, right? So I just came over the road yesterday because I have some stuff to take care of. So I'm taking this load towards Minnesota. It's going to Minnesota, but I want to stop home in Illinois for the weekend and then leave maybe Sunday accidentally give me a paper that they usually don't put on the DOL when they give you in the DOL, right?
Oh, that happened to me. I already know what it is.
This paper has the rate and everything that they're paying the brokers for, and the broker pay me, what you might call this broker pay me $1,700 to go 900 plus miles away. And this is how much the shipper is paying the broker. I just want to show you guys what's going on. Even though they said the rate is bad right now, but shipper are trying their best. You know, shipper is not giving that much, but it's like brokers are taking 50% or sometimes more from us. Check this out. The reason I blocked some information there because I already take a photo of it. But you guys want to take a look at this. Okay, I'm running 900 plus miles going to Minnesota. This is the rate, $2.84. And how much they're paying for fuel. Broker never pay us for fuel. Shippers pay fuel to brokers. But take a look at that. $700 something, 700 almost $75 for fuel. And this is the total amount that go into the broker pocket.
Mm-hmm.
You know, this is the total amount that go into the broker pocket. I'm ready now.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie to you, man. That shit don't surprise me, man. That shit been going on. That's what brokers do. People don't realize, and I made videos about this previously. People don't realize this. That's why I say you gotta go around the middleman. When you booking these loads, like those one 2 picks, 1 drop type shit, or if it's multiple picks and multiple drops, the broker is getting they getting a whole lot of money. The broker is charging them for everything. Even if it's only 3 pallets, they still charging them for a full truck. And then how do you think they get all their money? Because they're going to come give it to you for a partial and tell you, oh, well, it's only 3 pallet spaces. You could still go take some. No, hell no. Hell no. They've been doing that shit. What about buying a brand new box truck? If you can afford it, go ahead. But the only thing about it is a brand new box truck is $150,000 to $160,000. That's an expensive ass payment if you don't have the work for it. I ain't gonna lie to you, Tony Giles, man. I say that's the way to go. Brand new box truck. But are you gonna be able to make those payments every month? That's the safest way to go, is a brand new box truck, because you ain't gonna have to worry about no issues, and it probably come with a warranty. Like I tell people, man, any box truck you buy used and you get one of them bullshit ass warranties, when you really need them, they're gonna tell you that the one you got didn't cover none of that shit. The warranty you get from them with a used truck is not gonna cover none of the parts that's important. It ain't gonna cover that engine. It ain't gonna cover that transmission. Outside of that, everything on the truck is what it is. When it comes to that engine and that transmission, you don't want no issues with that. So buying a brand new truck is by far the best way to go. But it's all a matter now if you can sustain those payments every month. And then, like I tell people also, I don't know if you know, starting out, you're not going to be able to find loads. So for you to have a high ass truck payment and then now be stuck and can't get loads all the time and when you need and when you want, it's going to put you in a bad situation, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Yeah, DER, that shit crazy. It's a dirty. That shit happened to me before, and guess what? I ain't take that load. I called them back and I be like, hey, man. And I told him, I said, you must have fucked up, brother. But I need more money for this load, man. I said, I'm not taking that load for this, man, because it's fucked up. I'm on the phone with him and I'm asking him, and this is why this shit hurt. I'm like, man, you want me to do whatever? I can't even remember what it was now, but I'm like, I need this. He was like, look, man, I can give you $100 more or $75 more, whatever it was. He was like, I'm not making anything on this load. That's their favorite line. This is all I got in it. Man sent me them paperwork. I'm like, wow, really? I ain't even take the load, man. I can't remember the lie he said. I think he tried to tell me something like it was the this is not for him, or it was supposed to go somewhere else, some shit like that. I'm like, man, nah, I don't operate like that, man. That's why I say I don't want to rob nobody, and I don't want nobody robbing me. A fair exchange ain't a robbery. I want to get what I need, what I deserve, and what I need to move for my business. And I want you to get what you need so you can be profitable and you making money. Everybody need to eat, but for whatever reason, they don't want you to make no money, man. You see all these damn trucks on the road, and it's truck drivers make shit shake, man. They don't give a fuck. Just like Amazon, I still get messages about Amazon. People with this damn performance score. I'm like, man, I don't even know why people still fuck with Amazon. Fuck Amazon. Amazon go kick rocks barefoot down the highway, man. Think about it. If I got a 98 or above on my performance score, why the hell am I getting the same rates as somebody with no performance score or with a bad performance score? Think about that. So I don't get no perks or no bonuses or no benefits from being on point. Hell no, I'm straight about that. So buddy DM me about the Amazon. I told him, man, fuck Amazon, man. I ain't doing no damn Amazon, man. But hey, man, appreciate y'all rocking with me, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Content still gonna be coming 3-4 times a week. I ain't gonna never stop that. And y'all gonna be with me on my journey to the next part and whatever company job I get. And then when I get back into the on the road in my own shit, in my own semi, y'all gonna be with me every step of the way. I know I'm gonna document everything and keep it like that, man. Buying a new truck is not worth it these days because the work isn't there. Well, that's what I'm saying. If you got consistent work and you got now don't get me wrong, you could go see, that's why I'm tell people, man, if you go get you a semi truck, if you go get you a CDL license, go get you a brand new semi truck, because then guess what, you could go lease on the company. You go pull their trailers, you ain't got to worry about shit. You go get a brand new truck, maybe you can go do power only shit. That's not just about box trucks. See, me when I'm talking, I know it's a box truck channel, but that's why I'm speaking trucking in general. That's why I say don't limit yourself. Get a box truck, still get your CDL license, because when shit like this happen, now you can make moves. People who ain't got no CDL license sitting around just waiting on rates to get better, nobody knows when that is. And in the interview I did with the lady, the female, the lease owner operator that's dropping, she said the same shit. Rates are too low for one to become an owner operator. I don't disagree. I just think right now, I feel like to get in right now with how the rates are, think about it. Rates is low, gas is high, trucks is high. It don't equate. Evilio, what's going on, my brother? Yeah, man. It don't add up. So that's why I'm like, for people still getting in there, it's sort of like it's really suspect. It's like, why the hell would you want to jump in something right now when you see what it is? Everybody goes to the gas station. You see what that diesel price look like. Yeah, it's going down, but it's going up, it's going down, it's still high as hell. When I got my truck, gas was $2.17. Them days over with. So just think about that. If everything was high and the rates is coming up is one thing, but the rates is too low, and then on top of that, the freight ain't consistent. So I don't know, man. You gotta do your work, man. Got to do your work, do your knowledge, do your research, man. Here in South Florida, it's rough out here. Yeah, I'm out here too, so you ain't got to tell me nothing. I already know. South Florida's rough out. It's hard out here for a pimp, man. See, $1.79. Imagine that. $1.79. Them days we ain't gonna never have that. You're gonna see it in this interview with the lease owner operator I got driving. She told me, I want to say her truck payment for a semi truck wasn't even over $700 a month when she got her truck like 5 years ago. And this is what I'm saying. Man, it's all about the window, man. A lot of people window closed. Not to say you can't, you can't do it, but it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be way harder, man. It's gonna be way harder. But like I say, man, hit that like button, got comment, subscribe, keep the content coming. Y'all already know, man. Appreciate everybody rocking with me, man. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, please, for your boy.